In this video, you'll learn Python tuples from scratch using simple agricultural examples. We'll cover what tuples are, why they are important, and how to use them step by step. So let's begin. So what are tuples? A tuple is a data structure used to store multiple values in a single variable. Just think of it like storing farm data together. It works the same thing like a list, but a bit different, and we're going to see as we move on. So look at this example of a crop data where you have maize, you have the gram of the maize, you have the type of irrigation. In this case, it is rain-fed. So we can see what the data contains. And one thing about tuples is that they are ordered and they are unchangeable, or what people will call immutable, which means once you create a tuple, you cannot modify it. So why are tuples important? Tuples are important for three main reasons. Number one is data safety. And in the case of data safety, look at an example of a farm data like soil type and coordinates of the soil type. This should not change accidentally. So in this case, you can use a tuple. Another one is faster performance. Tuples are faster than lists and they are useful for large agricultural data sets. So when the data is large and it's a data set that will not be changing at all, it is better to opt for a tuple. And it's a fixed data structure as the third reason because they're just perfect record. So if you look at the weather data, you can see the day the data was recorded and you can see the temperature, for example, let's say 25.5 is the temperature and 80 is the humidity. So how do you then create a tuple? You can create a tuple in different forms. The first one is you can just say crops equals, just open the bracket and just pass in the values like rice, maize, wheat in this case. Another thing we can do here is to check the length of a tuple. To check the length, all you just need to do is to create a tuple, then just check the length the way you do to a list. Just say len, then pass crops into it and print it. And you have the length of the tuple in the printout. And how do you access it? You access it the same way you access a list. Just get the index of the item, pass it into the curly brackets, and that's it. So the another interesting thing with tuples is that you can unpack them, and that is very easy to do. So to unpack tuples, you need to, of course, create a tuple. Then you write the name. For example, in this case, maize, just say the name of the crop, the yield, which is 120, the system, and you assign it to the crop. And when you do that, you can print the name separately as a variable, the yield separately as a variable, and the system separately as a variable. And that you've unpacked a tuple. And the last thing under tuples is joining tuples together. So if you create two tuples, you can easily join them. In this case, you can see season 1 and season 2, and you can just say all crops equals season 1 plus season 2, and you print it, and now you have a joined tuple. As a quick summary, tuples are ordered, they are unchangeable, and they are fast. And it is best to use them when data should not change and when you are storing structured data. So now you understand tuples using real agriculture examples. If you want to learn more Python with real world applications, subscribe and keep learning.